Well, this is something that we have brought up in our office that everyone can relate to. What drives you crazy when you are driving? And joining us are Michelle Oliver, our foodie, and Kyla Peoples to get into this conversation. First and foremost, if you're on the road and another driver does something that you don't like, or they upset you, when you go by them, Jason's laughing already, do you give them the stare?
I wouldn't call it a stare, but if somebody changes lanes into the left lane and they are going under the speed limit and them doing that impedes, I mean, I'm coming up on them. Mm-hmm. They get over for no reason whatsoever, and now they're impeding. I'm going 20 miles an hour faster than they are, so I have to go around them.
Right.
As I go around them, I give them the look. I look, like, what was that about?
So question, what if you are coming up on someone who just happens to be going slow? Do you just go around them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the whole change, like there's no reason why they would have changed lanes. There's no exit coming up. It's
They
just
did it
like,
because they saw you coming.
I guess, I don't know.
I just like to see who it is that's doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I like to look and be like, okay, so were you not paying attention? Were you on your phone? Like, what is your excuse? I don't do it to
give
mess
them my actual look. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
want them to know you upset me. So I do the,
How's that go again?
Yeah.
excuse you. Like, I will do that because sometimes, you know, like you said, they don't know what they're doing, but sometimes they do and they just don't care.
But even when you give them the side stink, they don't care. They
True, they don't care.
Their point was to make you give them that side stink. Do you know what I mean?
You got it.
A lot of times I think when I go around, it's usually like a young dude in like a Honda Accord who looks high as all get out.
Oh.
You know, I always
a
get
lot
the
of times
people
it's
with the
elderly
trucks.
people too.
Yeah.
You know, right? And then I feel bad because I had an attitude with
Or is
them.
it the trucks?
Yeah,
Like the
they
big
don't.
trucks?
Oh, I had a
They'll run
semi.
over you.
I had a semi just Saturday for just they cut me off on Northwestern, like the mixing bowl.
That's because they can.
No signal.
Or did
Yeah,
they
they-
just not
just-
see you?
No,
Oh, he came over like, I'm coming over now.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Semis are the scariest if they do that.
Very
Because
true.
you're like, you're so big and I'm so tiny.
Yes. Let's get to our next question. So, is there someone that you won't ride with because they embarrass you as they drive, or you think that they are such a bad driver that you won't get in the car with them? Fortunately, I don't have this experience.
It's not that I don't get in the car with them. I get in the car with them, but I get really upset because they don't drive 55. They don't even drive 35. It's like driving Miss Daisy.
Oh, so they go
her
too
friends
slow.
And their dogs and their friends. I mean, it's just a mess. I'm like, can you just speed up just to the speed limit? Like, I'm okay with that.
All right, so let's talk about people who are unsafe, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in terms of unsafe, I'm lucky and fortunate. Most of the people I drive with are safe. If I get a bad backseat driver, I will offer for them to drive because I'm like, I don't want you backseat driving while I'm driving. I'll let you drive
Yeah, but-
because
yeah.
that just annoys me.
How about you, Jason?
All I can think of is I normally drive us everywhere. I'm the driver in the family, right? But here's what happens.
The
My
car
wife will be
chauffeur.
over in the passenger seat looking down at her phone, or she's doing something with her makeup or whatever, and somebody will leave their lane, and I have to take evasive action.
Sure.
So she looks up and the guy's already back in his lane, and I'm all, and she goes, why are you driving like a crazy person?
Yeah, you look like the one who did something wrong.
I'm like, I just saved our life.
That's true. All right, so Michelle, we put out a question out there to our Facebook family about what drives people crazy on the road. What did they say?
Yes, so we asked you, what drives you crazy on the road? And Rose says using a phone for any reason instead of paying attention while driving.
I agree with that one.
Margaret says blinkers, not using them makes me a bit cranky.
Okay.
Margaret says tailgaters, if you can't see the tires on the car in front of you, then you're too close.
Yeah, tailgaters I feel like they're always trying to just intimidate you. They want you to do something, but I'm not moving. No, I know what they're trying to do. I'm not moving though, because I feel like you have to be comfortable driving in your lane, and that's why you're staying in your lane and staying in your space. What do you think, Jason?
I think that Christine says when we are stopped at a light and the person turning left guns it in front of traffic going straight. Ooh. There's that one.
That's true.
Jim has people who don't turn right on red or who don't make the left on a one-way also annoy him. So you can turn right on red. If they don't do it,
that drives them crazy.
honking the horn.
I think that sometimes it's out-of-state drivers. They don't
Yeah.
know that you can turn on red, and then you have that whole thing going on.
That can't
blinker
all
thing
be
is-
out of state drivers.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. Well, here's another situation. What happened? Are
This
you
is
ready
like a
for this
Seinfeld
one?
episode. Do you know somebody that is the reach over and honk the horn person? You won't do it, so they feel like they have to.
That's me. I will do it.
I don't do
I've done it.
I've done it.
I have to confess,
Well,
I've done it.
because this is what happens. It's kind of like the whole blinker thing, or something has happened where you're causing an issue for us, and I'm like, honk honk, you need to know that you were in the wrong. So I have no problem doing that.
I think that I don't. You bet not ever honk when I'm driving.
only do it with certain people.
But this is the thing. When you're in the driver's seat, since you're the one in control of the car, you can gauge like what the next thing is coming. I think that when you are a backstreet driver, which I can be at times, I don't see everything that you see. Do you know
Right.
what I mean? How about you?
I feel like you have to, if someone's driving the car, they're the ones responsible for
Yeah.
driving. So let them be the angry honker of the horn if necessary. You as the passenger can give them the look.
Like, would you honk, please?
As
Yeah.
you go by.
Please
But
don't do that to
But
me
don't
either.
touch the driving or the steering wheel, please.
And by the way, we are very much aware of how this looks on camera, how odd and awkward it is that
Yeah.
we're all sitting 6 feet apart. But we're doing that for some of the people that called in and wondered why Tati and I were sitting so close. So, with respect to COVID-19 and the CDC, we are maintaining a safe distance from one another. But we really like each other.
We do really like each
It
other.
doesn't look like it.
Air 5.
Thank you, Jason.
five.
Thanks for clearing that up. All right, thank you guys for hanging out for What's the Buzz. We appreciate you.